Hey there, it's Charles, and this is my video journal for September 16, 2008. And I just set up a cool lighting scheme here, so the room is dark right now, but there is a lamp shining right into my eyes. So what did we do today? Today we didn't do much, actually. We just had a little lesson on how to write critiques. And then afterwards we just did independent study where, do you hear that? It's raining really hard. Anyways, and then afterwards we did independent study, and where we just sat down and did our own critiques on the play we saw at the Fringe. And I'm doing my critique on balls. And there's really not much to talk about on this class, but since everybody went to see King Lear. But while we were talking about critiques, a common theme that came up was not to bash the play personally, and just be observant with it. And I think it's very true that if you do have a very opinionated view on it, that you would actually be more, it would kind of distract your view from what's really going on. It's called having a bias, and having a bias is actually a very bad thing, even though it's sometimes it's unavoidable, because having a bias kind of keeps you away from having a neutral point of view on things. And for example, if I'm reading Macbeth, and which I am, and I keep on telling myself, oh, this Shakespeare guy is such a bad writer, right? And I keep on telling myself, oh, that Macbeth guy is so mean, right? Then I would not really have a deep view on it. And when I write, especially when I go on to write an essay on the book, right, the only things I would have is how bad the book is, and nothing really, not much reason to back up my claim. On the other hand, if I stop hating and start observing, I would see stuff that would help me grow as an observer. For example, if I look at the lighting and I don't like it, if I have a bias on the play or something, or on the lighting even, I would think that the lighting is very bad and it just ruined the show for me. But if I'm observant, I would try to look at the lights, see what's wrong with it, and analyze it. So say why it's bad and why the director chose to do that. Because that's what critiquing is all about. It's not about saying that, hey, my grandmother can do better than that, right? Because if you do that, you're not really helping anybody. But if you can critique correctly, you can help, you can offer suggestions to maybe that director, and maybe learn from critiquing, seeing what's being done bad, and that can help you do it right next time you do it. On a side note, I think it's very important to look at the good stuff in addition to the bad, because if you keep on looking at stuff that you shouldn't do, you get pretty messed up on what you should do. But if you look at what they're doing good, that's something you can take away. Plus, you can't really be enjoying the show if you're critiquing everything you see, right? Having said all that, I don't think I would have any problem with it. I was never a very opinionated person. That was always kind of one of my strengths as a person, because I like to see things neutrally. So that's my vlog for today. Short and sweet. I think it's just under 5 minutes. So I'll see you next time. Bye.